Welcome to the Artificial Grass and Pavers Marketing Podcast. The show built specifically for artificial grass installers, paver contractors, and the outdoor living companies who want predictable growth without relying on hope, referrals, and chaotic lead flows. All right, so today's episode is called the Turfluence Conversion Engine. What is a Turfluence Conversion Engine? This is our patented system for turning online demand into booked estimates. Not only that, but signed projects and long-term client value consistently, right? So if your business feels like it's on a revenue roller coaster constantly, if some month you're buried in work and other months you're staring at the phone, if referrals are carrying your business but limiting your ability to scale, this episode is designed to give you clarity. Not tactics, not hacks, just systems, right? Because predictable growth only comes from predictable systems. Okay, so let's break down the Turfluence conversion system. Part one of it, what it does is attracting high clients. Okay, so the first stage of the Turfluence is the visibility. Okay, so by visibility, let's start with the hard truth. High quality turf and pager projects don't come from luck, right? They come from visibility. Every serious homeowner starts in the same place, online, right? And for the majority of that means it's on Google. So these aren't just casual searches. These are intent-driven searches. So things, artificial grass installer near me, paver patio contractor in Miami, backyard turf cost, outdoor living companies near me, right? When someone types those searches, they are not researching ideas. They're actively looking to hire. So what the Turfluence system, it begins by making sure that your business shows up exactly at that moment, right? So the visibility stack that it offers, it's 3 channels that are intentionally done and in sequence. The first channel is paid ads. Paid ads, what it does, it offers speed, right? Google Ads allows you to appear on the top of the page instantly. This is not branding. This is demand capture. The mistake most contractors make is sending paid traffic to a generic homepage. That forces the homeowner to think, and thinking kills conversions, right? So high-performing Turfluence campaigns send traffic to single service landing pages designed for just one action, for booking an estimate, right? So so speed creates the initial momentum to get things going. Long-term stability is offered by the next channel, which is SEO and local search. Okay, SEO is always the foundation, because at the end of the day, when your business ranks organically in your city, 3 things happen. 1, trust increases, cost per lead decreases, lead quality improves. Personally, think that third and last one is the most important one, but the lead quality improves because it doesn't allow you to save some time and save your energy. So the next part is the Google business profile, right? You got to work on reviews, your local authority, do more selling than most salespeople ever will. Paid ads offer you speed, but the SEO really is what gives you the stability. And the third channel here that we need to work on, that the pillar works on, is the short form video. What the short form videos is the most underutilized tool, trust tool, really, when it comes down to it, because in the contractor marketing, homeowners don't just want credentials. They want confidence, right? They're going to write you a check. They want to know that they're giving it to somebody that's going to do the job, not just get the job done, but get it done right. Okay. So when they see your face explaining turf installs, paver projects, installations, the trust is accelerated, right? So by the time they reach you, the sale has already started. So the big idea and the takeaway here is that high clients don't need convincing. All right. They need visibility. The second part of the conversion engine is the pre-qualification aspect to it. So the Turflow conversion engine stage 2 is filtering. So because we all know that visibility without filtering creates absolute chaos. So this is where contractors probably break the system the most. Every lead gets an estimate. Every estimate eats time, and most never close. That's not a lead problem. That's an actual filtering problem, right? So there's various reasons why filtering matters, right? Because without pre-qualifications, you're constantly just going to be on the chase of price shoppers. You're educating and wasting your time on people that will never buy, never had the intention, and your close rate stays low, which kills motivation, right? And just for you and your sales team. So the Turflow filters before the estimate process or the estimate stage is done. So the qualification layer doesn't have to be that complicated, right? What the Turflow uses a couple of simple things. You could use things like a smart intake form, budget alignment questions, timeline clarity. Okay, questions like, what are you looking to accomplish? When do you want this project completed? Have you set a budget range for this project? Okay, because at the end of the day, you know what? A serious homeowner is going to expect these kind of questions anyway. Price shoppers will disappear, which is a win for you. So as a business and a contractor, you have to remember that estimates are earned. A predictable business does not hand out estimates freely. Estimates are earned through their intent, right? So filtering increases close rates, project quality, and overall team efficiency. Okay. Now, part 3 of the system is the conversion and the follow-up. So the third stage of the Turflow is the speed and the overall systems that it deals with. Most contractors, their marketing fails for one major reason: slow follow-up. All right. So the first 5-minute rule always must be enforced in your business. Simple. The moment a lead comes in, the clock starts. 5 minutes. After that, momentum drops. Okay, so Turflow prioritizes speed because speed communicates professionalism. You text first, then you call. The reason for this, texting feels human. It opens up the conversation instead of forcing it like a phone call. So once the homeowner responds, that's when the call happens. And it makes it just more natural, right? Always make sure that once that call goes, you have a script. Why? Because the script creates consistency. Scripts are not robotic. They're simply guardrails, okay? And they ensure the consistent expectations and confident delivery, and it better the closing rates. Okay, so setting up the automations without losing the human touch is key critical in the Turflow. All right, so we have to make sure that after that, 72 hours automated follow-up ensures that no lead will slip through the cracks. All right, so automation supports, and this is what most people have to remember. Automation supports, it doesn't replace. Okay, now, the fourth part of the flow is the project approval. This is where clarity and confidence comes in, right? So approval doesn't come from pressure. It comes from clarity, right? You need to have visual certainty. Homeowners struggle to say yes when they can't visualize what it is, the result, the end result, and what you're trying to sell them. or offer them, right? So with the Turflow, it emphasizes design mock-ups, before and after pictures, examples, clear scope visuals. So it offers a step-by-step project breakdown. Okay, so complex projects need to be simplified, but still needs step-by-step breakdown. All right, so you have the phases, the timelines, the deliverables, right? So clarity will always help build confidence, and make sure that at the beginning of this whole thing, you have financing conversations that are done early so that you don't waste further time if you know they can't afford it, right? Or they don't qualify for financing, or you can't get them qualified. All right, so we know the surprise kills deals. So and options helps remove that fear, right? And part 5 of the Turflow is the lifetime value. So it's hard to get a lead, and the most profitable leads are already in your system. These are people or past estimates that you have done, people that have been procrastinating on, delaying their decisions, people that are out of town, vacation, and just seasonal timings, right? So the Turflow includes processes such as reactivation sequences so that they stay present without the pressure. And what this does is that it increases the overall retention, right? So, and when the retention increases, the lifetime value goes up. It offers cash flow stability, and it offers referral velocity, right? So the Turflow Conversion Engine is not a tactic. It's an actual system, right? It offers the visibility, the filtering, speed, clarity, and allows you to grow the lifetime value. All these things together is when the growth for the business becomes predictable, right? So it's important for any business that is looking to scale to put a system into your place so that you can have predictable growth, and that way you can scale your business and grow it. All right. Now, if you want help implementing a Turflow conversion engine into your business, please, you can always feel free, reach out to us at the Artificial Grass and Pavers Marketing. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.